Something else I've noticed that I wanted to share. Do you see the American flag here? Okay. That's the neighbors behind us. They have an American flag. There were 3 here. Oh, look, the dog, neighbor's dog. Hello there. How are you? Wow. The 2 dogs that live there always bark at me. Maybe she wants to be on camera. I'm going to stay perfectly still and see what she does. Unless this is a private moment. But as I was saying, before the animal took my attention, when I first moved here 4 years ago, there were 3 American flags. One on that building, right here, my neighbors in back of me, their American flag, and then one over here. It's kind of hard to see. That house had one on the pole there that I could see. So sitting down, I could easily see 3 flags, and they formed a triangle. And I was thinking about how only one is left. So it's a little bit like, having a 3-legged stool. You can sit on a 3-legged stool, no problem. But when you get down to a 1-legged stool, you're not sitting on that thing. That's going to topple over, and I fear that's where our country is. We started out with 3 legs, and we're on the last one. We're on our last leg. Like I say, I just put it like this: the wolves are at the door. And if you're awake, you know what I'm saying. It's a sad time to be an awake, feeling person. Between the wars, the human carnage, the suffering of... Can you imagine 20,000 children in one war alone dead, blown to bits? Is that real? This is what I wonder. Is that real? Or are we in some sort of projected reality where these horrors are there to challenge us spiritually? Is this a spiritual test we're in? And is some of it not real? You know how at the end of a movie, if they've used animals, they'll say no animal was harmed in the making of this movie. That's what I'm talking about. That the harm we're perceiving is part of the illusion. It's not actually real. Suffering the way we suffer. Is this how you create an eternal human being? Some structured experience where it's, everything in the kitchen sink, and this is how you develop. This is the transformation. You go from being a caterpillar to a butterfly. Hear the church bells. But yeah, America, you're on your last leg. It's funny, I go back and I think of my father telling me about Joseph Smith's, I believe it's the white horse prophecy. Joseph had a vision from God where he said that he saw that we would come to a place in our future in this country where the Constitution, the U.S. Constitution, was tattered and hanging by threads, and that we would be on the verge of tyranny, and that a Latter-day Saint would ascend to the presidency and bring us back from the brink of ruin and destruction, and save the dream that the forefathers had intended for its heirs. But we don't know how much is real. But I do know that in my perception, there were 3 American flags. Then there were 2. And now there's just the 1. Let's get a last look at it. And then I'm going inside. It's a little cold. There it is. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesty above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.